were introduced to Miss Peters, she was a bioengineer. Remember, a bioengineer is someone that uses nature and things in nature to create different technologies. Okay, so remember, Miss Peters said that they look at nature, things found in nature, to create something to help other people. So we have a couple cards out here. We have a couple of things that are found in nature, and some things that what was found in nature was used to create a technology. So your job is going to be to connect. I want you to connect, see if you can match what was found in nature to what was found, to what technology was created from that. Okay, so you know what, you want to start off with, let them know?
Okay. I'm going to start off with an airplane wing, flying through the air. What is natural that we can connect this technology with?
Amani.
A bird's wing.
A bird's wing. Why? Why did you pick a bird's wing?
Because a bird's wing is like helps keep the bird up, and like the airplane wing is like help the airplane keep up.
I want you to look at the shape, okay? Whoever was looking at how to invent an airplane and look at an airplane, they looked at how certain birds have their wings shaped. And if now when you guys go outside and you take a look at the planes and you look at birds, and you'll see, oh, they have a similar shape. Someone saw and said, you know what, this works for birds, this might as well work for humans. So what you're going to do today is each group is going to get a set of cards. They're all mixed up. Okay? Very similar to this. You have something natural, something in nature that helped someone think of an idea of how to use it to make a technology to make people's lives easier. Then you have to tell us what the function is. What is the job? In your envelopes, it's okay, here you go. You have a pack of cards. What I want you to do is you're going to take the cards out, place them face down. Okay, place them face down. You cannot look at those cards yet. Remember, there is something that occurs in nature, and there is something that's technology based on what occurred in nature. In your groups, you are going to match the natural object with the technology. And do not forget, you have to write the function. What is the job? Okay, they both have the same job. For example, the exoskeleton and the armor protects. Okay, the duck's feet and the flippers help swim faster. Okay, so ready? Begin.
Okay, let's see. What do you have matching so far? Okay.
They're not correct, don't match. Oh, they're not correct.
These two, because it has the words underneath, both of them are technology. So you have to match your technology with your natural. So you say this is fine, okay. And these two are fine. The boat and the fish are good. You have to match them up.
This is a match. A cracker.
Okay.
This is a match.
Moves pollen from one plant to another. The insect legs. Okay, is that what you're saying? Is that what you agree? Is your group agreeing with that?
Yes.
Do you guys agree with this? Okay. So now you have those matches. Now what are your next matches? You have a rake. You have a rake. You have a Velcro. You have a knife. And you have a raincoat. Those are your technologies. What can we match that up with for your natural?
I think a paw is cutting things. So, because a paw is like really like when like a cat.
Okay, but look at your options. You have teeth, you have a bird, you have waxy leaves, and you have a paw. So what do you think will help cut things? We rake leaves. But is that natural? Think about pulling things together. That's what it says. Pulling things together. That's a bird. Pull it. Look, show me how the paw goes. How does the paw go? Okay. Does that look like something that we would be pulling things? Hmm?
Yeah.
Yes? What do you think, Latrell? What do you think, Ziari? Does it look like we can do that, Matthew? Okay. So let's work on the next easier one. So now we agree on this? All of you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay. Let's move it here.
This goes this.
Come on, put them together. I will say this, remember, there has to be something natural and something technology. These two things.
Or natural.
No. Do they occur in nature by themselves?
Like technology.
They're technology, so can both of them be together? Something like that, yeah, something like that.
These are
See, what's natural here?
it's like natural.
Okay. Okay, so that's one match. Good. Now keep that onto the side. Now I need you to do that with the rest here. But remember, you need to have something natural and something that's out of nature.
So this is not the same?
No, because think about it. These two, do they occur in nature? Do they occur in nature by themselves? No, right? So this would be considered what? Technology. Can you have two technologies together? No. Okay, good. So, okay, keep that. Why would this be a match?
Because they use this and they catch fish from this.
Okay, super. So you have another match. Now talk to us, you groups. I'm not gonna.
It's a bird. These two. They two got points. So this one has point on the body and this one's point against the teeth.
I want you to look at this. First of all, why don't you guys separate what's natural and what's technology? Maybe that'll help you.
Technology.
Natural.
Technology.
This is not technology, that's natural.
No, it's not. I haven't called it.
It's like
What are you doing?
this sticks up to me. This sticks up to me. Yes. This is it.
You got the blur and the black.
The Velcro and the burr. Why?
Because
Because
like
this sticks to me.
this, like the pollen sticks to this and it doesn't allow the pollen to fall off.
Well, I will give you this one. This is, okay. Have you ever been to like hiking somewhere like in a park, in a forest or something like that, where you've walked through places and when you come out, like a certain field, you have little things stuck to you? Those little bolitas, those little balls? Okay, that's what these are. So knowing that and looking at Velcro, does that make sense now?
Kind of, sort of.
Okay, so this is one. That's one connection. Now you need to work on this. Think of, we talked about something like this.
Insect leg.
Insect leg. We talked about this like a couple weeks ago. Why?
Because the insects are usually fly to flowers. Like let's say there's a flower, the insect pollinate and stuff.
Okay, good.
Everybody finished with these. Take that.
I want you guys to stop for a little bit. We're going to go over the connections, okay? Over the natural objects and the technologies. And again, it wasn't just necessarily look at the picture. Oh, this picture looks the same, but look at the function. What job or what did that object in nature, what was it able to do? And what idea did someone get from that object in nature? And that's why we have the technology that we have today. Okay? So, Dante, come up here, please. Okay, so we have the teeth. Knife. And what's the function? The cut. Okay, so do class, do we agree? The teeth and the knife are used to cut things. Good. We'll do maybe 2 or 3 on the board, and then the rest we'll say out loud, okay? Okay, so moving through water easily. Let me ask a question. She has the right match, but what's wrong with the way that she wrote it? Christian? Boat is the technology and fish is the natural object. So you have to remember, you have to ask yourself in that question, can a boat occur naturally in the wild? No, usually you have someone creating it, building it. But a fish occurs naturally in the wild. So we would just have to make sure that when you have it in your chart, when you have it in your paper, put it in the right spot. Okay, now what we're going to do is, because of space and because of time, I want to go over the next ones. Okay, okay, so what's natural? The insect legs is the natural. What's the technology? The hand pollinator. What's their function? It helps pollinate flowers. Remember, we actually created one last 2 weeks ago. Yes, we did. Okay. So now you see how people take whatever happens in nature, things that occur in nature, think about it and say, I wonder how people could use this to make life easier. And that's where we have a lot of the raincoats and the way a boat is designed, the way a parachute is designed, the way planes are designed, based on how the natural object works. What I would like for the students to take from lesson 2 is the idea that nature does affect technology, and that also that technology isn't just something electrical. Because I know a lot of students tend to just think technology is something you plug in, but you know, a Velcro isn't something you plug in. So it gets them to connect things out in nature, you know, and the fact that people use everyday occurrences in nature to help create something, to help others. So it's just the idea of making that connection. I think some of them were surprised to see the connections. They didn't think about the raking with the paw and the rake. They didn't make that connection. But I think now they're able to see, you know, hopefully make another connection. Definitely have everything organized. You know, have the envelopes ready. And if anything, I would laminate, because I know I have stuff that I've laminated, so I didn't have to prepare it again. And once you just have everything laminated, labeled in an envelope, it's good to go, you know, and keep everything with the unit. Anything extra, copies that you might have, anything that you might have come up with, just keep it with that unit, so that way when you go to see that unit again, you could see that didn't work, I could get rid of it, or this did work, so I'm going to make sure I keep it.